Alright guys, this is it. I'm 8 weeks in, halfway through my stay here. It's the halftime show. I'm going to give you some highlights, the best moments, worst moments, weirdest moments, cultural phenomena. We're going to talk about it all. You'll also see in my video my host siblings, so hyped that they're in this video. Before I get into the halftime show, which I invented for myself, I just want to share a little bit. I haven't done one of these traditional me talking to the camera videos in a couple weeks, and part of that has been because I've been going on some trips on the weekend, wanted to share some things I've been up to, but if I'm going to be really honest, the last 2 weeks have probably been the hardest weeks since I've been here. I just was feeling more lonely. I was feeling more discouraged about just my pronunciation and still feeling like I was struggling a lot. And I was also missing family more. There were definitely days where I was feeling like, you know, I've come here to get better at French and I'm not doing it, and I've come here to learn a bunch of things, but I just feel really overwhelmed and tired, and it is really exhausting most days to spend so much time speaking in French, listening to French, working in classes on French assignments all the time. And then there's also the added pressure of speaking in French all the time, and there's just like a heightened sense of nervousness when you're going around always trying to speak French, knowing you're going to make mistakes. Being able to get over the fact that I'm going to make mistakes all the time and just being okay with that has really helped. Alright, halftime game show, halftime, what should I call it? Halfway through Madeleine's stay, most, best, worst, highs, lows, and everything in between show. Alright, so I have some questions for myself that I will answer for you. Let's get into it. What's the most beautiful thing I've seen since I've been here? The Chateau de Chenonceau, which you hopefully saw in my Loire Valley video. That it's a castle on the river. Absolutely magnificent, and it was a beautiful day. The grounds are stunning. The castle is fantastic. I loved it. Most beautiful place I've ever been, I think. What is your proudest moment? Someone stopped me on the street while I was walking to choir, asking me where La Place de la Notre Dame was, and I was able to respond to the question. I didn't have to ask him to repeat the question, and I was able to respond knowing Poitiers well enough to direct him. Mind you, we were like 1 block away from Place de la Notre Dame, so it doesn't reflect that well on my sense of direction, but I was just so thrilled to be able to respond in such an immediate and constructive way. What has been the biggest adjustment? Eating dinner at 8 p.m. It's still a struggle sometimes. Another big adjustment, which is also a cultural change, is pace of life. Those of you who know me, you know I'm doing things, I'm on my stuff, I'm going places, I have things to do, and here we're just not in a rush. It's really good for me, but it has been an adjustment. Scariest thing I've eaten? No, it was not les huîtres, the oysters. It was not that. I once was out at a restaurant, and it was a restaurant kind of known for their meat, so I ordered this, you know, beef steak thing that has spinach with it. It sounded good to me. Then after I order, they're bringing my food to me, and I see this pink ground beef on a plate. It's steak tartare, which of course, you know, if I had known a little bit more, then maybe I would not have ordered it. It is literally like raw, and I mean it's a delicacy, but it's like completely raw beef. To me, when it first came out, I thought to myself, that looks ready to go on a grill for a hamburger. But no, I ate it. Pink and everything. What is the weirdest French pronunciation? What is the weirdest French pronunciation of an English word? Because there are English words that kind of infiltrate into French culture. They say smoothie, smoothie, and I died the first time I heard that was the real pronunciation. I thought that was wild. And then when I ordered a smoothie, I just felt crazy. What is something I always have to explain to people? Where Oregon is in relation to California, because no one knows Oregon here. No. But everyone knows where California is. So I just say that it's north of California. I'm just like really used to saying that. What is the hardest thing about going to school here? And I will say not being able to advocate for myself in the way that I am in America is really hard for me. Just not being sure how I would phrase the question sometimes holds me back from asking because I'm just too overwhelmed to want to deal with it because I'm already, I'm trying to ask about this mistake I made, knowing I'm going to make a mistake and asking about it. And, that's kind of, I think, a window into what it must be like to be an international student in any country, in any situation ever, is just that doubled pressure of already feeling like you're behind the curve and then just not even wanting to ask for help. This has been the Halftime Show with Madeleine, which I forgot the title I invented earlier because it was too long and ridiculous. It's focusing. Welcome to the vlog, Halftime Edition, featuring my host siblings. This is funny because we usually speak in French together and now we're speaking in English. So can you guys introduce yourselves using your fabulous English? Say just your name, how old you are.
My name is Etienne. I've got 12 years old.
Nice.
My name is Charlotte. I'm
15.
15.
Nice. Guys, we've been living together for 8 weeks now. Today is halfway of my time here.
Oh. C'est triste.
Oui. So I'm wondering, what was your guys' first impression of me? What did you think when you first met me?
Funny.
Really?
Yes. So beautiful.
Oh. Okay. Now, the truth has to come out, you guys. What is my worst thing in French? Qu'est-ce que je fais mal en français?
Ah, quoi? Les verbes.
Les verbes?
Oui. Par exemple, tout à l'heure, là, nous nous assoyons.
Well, s'asseoir, c'est très difficile. Et qu'est-ce que correct pour ça?
Bah, nous nous asseyons.
Oui. Nous nous asseyons.
Voilà. C'est juste les verbes. Sinon, c'est bien. Ouais. Sinon, your French is very good.
Ouais.
Ok?
Back to English. How is my pronunciation? Mon prononciation.
Parfaite.
Non.
Oh, si.
Non.
Non, si, c'est
Pour Joubert.
Non, mais si, c'est très bien. Oh,
Qu'est-ce que je fais mal avec mon prononciation?
Pour Joubert. Non. Moi, je sais pas. Un petit accent américain. Forcément, mais... American accent. Yeah. Do you understand me?
How do I compare to your other exchange students?
What?
Quelle est la différence entre moi et vos autres étudiants?
Ah, tu danses mieux. Je sais pas, on a plus de... Je sais pas comment dire, on partage plus de trucs, plus de choses.
Oh, we share a lot?
Voilà.
Comme les vêtements.
Exactement.
Oh, désolée.
Non, mais tu peux lui prendre ses...
Tu peux emprunter ça.
Yeah, man! Ça, Etienne, ça t'irait très bien, je pense. Tu pourrais le mettre. Oh, t'es moche.
Wow! Etienne, trop cool. Well, thanks for being on my vlog, you guys.
What? I don't understand.
Merci pour être sur mon vlog, dans mon vlog.
Oh! Ça me fait plaisir.
Alors...
T'es moche. Saucisse!
Quoi? Saucisse? Pourquoi tu as dit saucisse?
Saucisse!
Oh, c'est bon.
Hein?
Cheese! Saucisse.
Yeah.
Oh, c'est la première fois que j'ai entendu ça. Saucisse! Alors, parfait.
Bye!
Next week, I am going to Spain with my grandma Mary, and I am so excited to see another country for a little bit. So I won't be releasing a vlog next week, but the week after I'll probably have a vlog about Spain. So stay tuned for that. I haven't said this in a while, but if you've been watching my videos, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Go to my YouTube page. Scope out my other videos. I don't know. Support me. If you like this video, leave a comment, ask a question, send me a message, send me a selfie of you with your dog. I don't know. This is already too long. Okay.